We've got a couple of other workshops which I don't think we'll talk a little bit about.
Well, I want to talk about the collaboration.
Okay,
that's fine.
Talk about that. That's actually a really good one.
Okay, so this is really close to my heart. So I spent, in terms of my career, I've started my career in advertising, spent 10 years there.
We forgive her for that.
Yeah, and then before I moved over to the dark side. So,
teaching?
Yeah.
Oops.
No, the client. And it was really interesting because when I moved that first time from the agency into the corporate world, into the marketing world, they always say this about clients, right? You either, agency people who move to the client side are either the best clients or they become your worst nightmare. Okay? And I will be very honest enough to tell you that when I first started, I was a nightmare of a client. Okay? But okay, and
I be scared?
and I was a nightmare of the kind because when I first moved, I moved at quite a senior level. Okay, so I moved at a senior management level, so senior manager and above, and I was starting a new career, and I wasn't quite sure about some of the other things that I had not been able to accumulate as my capability set, right? And that fear actually put me on the back foot. Okay, and the people that paid the price for it was my agency. Okay, but I was very, very lucky because within a couple of months of moving over to the client side, my friends who were on the agency side came and pulled me one side and said, "You're being a horrible client." Okay, and I really loved the honesty because what it did for me is to take a step back to realize what's my purpose here. Okay, and I realized this. A lot of the times, clients will always say this, the agencies just don't know what I'm talking about, and the agency guys will go back and say, stupid client, doesn't know anything, okay? And when I look at that and I take a step back, I realize that it's because we're both saying the same thing but in different languages. Okay, so my job then, understanding the fact that I came from the agency side and I'm on the marketing side, my job was to be the bridge. Okay, and that's what I've put the effort into all of my career, being a bridge. And I found that by being a bridge, what it's done, it's helped me to build strong relationships, strong collaborations that equal to strong business results, because everybody now understands each other, everybody knows what they're all going after, we all believe that we are advocates as well as drivers of the same price, right? And so that's why this is very close to my heart, because if you're sitting there and you're thinking, stupid client, or you're sitting there thinking, agency doesn't understand me, then you're not making the best of that collaboration. And that's a shame. That's a damn shame.